Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, why do they call you Front Row Dave, by the way?
Well, it all started in 2007 when I was front row for the only full Led Zeppelin reunion concert ever over at the O2 Arena in London.
Oh, so how'd you get front row to that show?
I stood in line for 4 days. First on site and the first one to arrive, the first one in the door, and front row in front of my idol Jimmy Page the whole night.
Oh my gosh!
See, I might do that for Britney Spears tickets, but no.
That's wild.
All right, so you're Front Row Dave then. So now, take us back in time. You have a drone. And you were flying it around the...
It's the new medical center that was built in Lake Katrine, right by the Hudson Valley Mall.
Now tell us what happened exactly. What was going on that day? I know you took your mother to the doctor, right?
Absolutely. It started with taking Mom to her doctor's appointment, and I got out of my car. And now this site where the building was built has been an eyesore for over 30 years in the area. Nothing's been there. It's a vacant lot right up the road from the Hudson Valley Mall. And finally, somebody did something very positive with it and put in a beautiful brand new building. And basically, when I took my mom to the doctor's appointment, I got out, and very large structure, maybe 80 feet high or so, right in front of me, and I was impressed with it. Very, very impressed. So I figured I'd capture some quick footage, just some real quick video, a couple photos for promotional use for them.
You mean by capturing, you flew your drone around the building while there were people inside it?
I did. Okay. I admittedly took it up and flew it. I got it probably about 30 feet from the building itself. And it has tinted windows. Bright sunny day. There was absolutely no way that a camera with the quality that I have on my drone could even come close to seeing through tinted windows. So I knew in my own mind that there was no issue with that. So, I got maybe about 50 seconds of video, half a dozen or so photos, and came back down, walked inside immediately, and introduced myself and gave them my business card and told them who I am and that I just captured some brief footage and would like to show it to them and offer it to them for promotional use.
Now, were you offering it to them for sale, or were you just going to give it to them?
Nope, free of charge.
Wow.
I just got the drone a week ago, and I just kind of want to get my name out there a little bit with it and see how it goes.
So the guy wasn't even trying to make money.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even trying to make money. Something only trying to do good for the building and the management company that owns the building.
And you said that they liked the footage, too. They acknowledged it was great, right?
Yes. She loved the footage, and I spoke to actually 3 people who were employed there at the building that day, and the third one being the manager of the building, and she reviewed it and said it's great footage, and feel free to contact the management company to possibly use it for promotional use.
And that's where things got ugly.
Yeah, so now what happened?
Well, then everything seemed to be fine. She reviewed the footage, saw that there was no challenges with it, because she did mention that some people had privacy concerns. So she wanted to see the footage. I showed it to her, and there was no issue. So basically, my mom got out of her appointment, and I left and went home.
Okay.
3 hours later, I was called by the police, and they asked me if they could meet with me to discuss drone activity in the area. And I said, certainly, no problem at all. And they wanted me, after a few questions, to follow them back to the station for more questioning. So, of course, I did. And then I was questioned there for about 25 minutes. And at the end, I was arrested for unlawful surveillance.
Wow.
I don't mean to laugh, but
it's crazy.
That's pretty wild. And
so it really is. To turn it around from, here's a guy that came in and tried to do something good for you, and maybe I did not ask first, which was my mistake, which I will admit from the day it happened until my very last day. I should have asked first, and I did not.
Okay, so now you just got done court just when this whole thing happened. When did this happen first? What day was it?
July 15, 2014.
Okay, so it's been a year, and then you've been going through all the legal issues. You just got done with court, and they found you not guilty, right?
Absolutely.
With a jury trial, too. You actually had to go to a trial.
Yeah, it was a trial with 6 jurors right in the town of Ulster Court.
If you'd been found guilty, what was the sentence? What was what would happen?
possibly up to a year in time, and there was also mention that it's possible that I could be put on a sexual predator list.
Wow.
Or something where I offered them the footage. It's just unbelievable.
That's really crazy. All right, so your name has been cleared now, and life is back to normal. Now you can just go out and fly your drone wherever you want to.
Well, I can go out and fly my drone, but certainly not wherever I want to. There's restrictions in place in places that are just not legal to fly, such as around airports and around certain types of buildings.
Right, but you had to lawyer up. So now, legal, or did your lawyer do this pro drono, so to speak?
That's cute, Mark. That's
a good
adorable.
one I haven't heard yet. Nice, and how I wish. I originally had one lawyer, and I felt that I needed to switch over to another one, and I wanted somebody good. I mean, this was a very serious offense. At first, it was a felony. Then in December, they reduced it down to a misdemeanor and attempted instead of the regular unlawful surveillance.
This cost you some money then?
It cost me a fortune between legal fees, loss of income. Loss of income was huge.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm glad that it all worked out for you, Dave Beesmer. So now, Dave, do you have a business? And if somebody's looking for somebody to legally do some drone footage, do you do that? Or is there some way that we can help you make some money back? Or...
Well, I do. I own Front Row Dave Productions. I do music videos. I have 3 4K Sony cameras, and I go to different live venues, and I do basically live concert footage. That's what I specialize in. I've been doing it for a couple of years now. Very affordable, very fair with my pricing, and I've put out some outstanding work. So,
all right. So now, Dave, what's your website if somebody wants to get in touch with you?
Right now, Facebook is what I've been using mostly. I'm redoing my frontrowdave.com website to include my drone things, and I have to do a complete revamp, which I've been working on. So hopefully that'll be live soon.
Okay, so they can just get you on Facebook through Front Row Dave?
Through Front Row Dave or David Beesmer.
Okay. Well,
great.
Dave, thanks for taking a couple minutes out for talking to us. And once again, congratulations on being cleared. I'm sorry this cost you so much time and money, but you're an innocent man, and we're happy to hear that everything worked out.
Myself as well, that's for sure. So
good. Thank you, Dave.
And thank you for having me on.